Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday the 21st of April 2024. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your weekend. It's another really hot weekend here in Bangkok, and I should be playing the New York Times hard level game in just a second. A quick reminder, this is not really a notation free channel. I do try my best to go as far as possible, easily possible with before putting in candidates, just to try to restrict the number of candidates during the grid, but that's about it. I don't promise anything else. This is not a notation free channel or an elegant solution channel or a beautiful or fast solution channel, just whatever I can do at the time. Cat's off in the vets at the moment. I'm expecting a phone call to go and pick him up, but let's hope I can finish the game first. Apparently in the US, Donald Trump is... the thing that's really annoying me is that media organizations are covering him as though he's a normal human being, as though they have entirely forgotten that when he was president, he was documented telling more than 30,000 lies, actual provable documented lies, more than 30,000 of them when he was president. 30,000. I mean, that's, I'm not sure that he breathed 30,000 times. So, you know, this is just, you can't treat this person as a normal human being. And when they, first of all, they're saying keeps saying that he's going to speak in his trial, in his criminal trial. This nonsense. He's not going to speak. But the newspaper reporters, are reporting it because he said it like as though it's going to happen. The second thing is that they are now reporting that he keeps saying he wants to debate Biden. Well, Biden should absolutely ignore him. You cannot debate a person who constantly tells lies. The problem is it takes so much longer to fact check a lie than it is to invent a new lie. I mean, he will just invent new lies as he's speaking. New lies will come out of his mouth, right? And it takes you ages to fact check these things. And in a live debate, you simply don't have the time to do that. And we know that people watching are not very educated. They have what you call low information, right? Many people are low information voters, and they'll take what a person says as read, and you just can't do that with Trump. Trump also had the chance to debate during the Republican primaries, and he refused to debate because he knew that he would lose, even against people like Nikki Haley. He would lose against Biden if there were some kind of rules set up. But we know that Trump doesn't follow the rules. Do you remember when he stalked Hillary? Do you remember when he stalked Hillary Clinton, standing behind her, sniffing her like a rabid dog? You can't allow this man. You just have to just ignore him, hoping that he'll go away after he loses the next election. The problem for America is that Trumpism is not going to go away that easily, though. It's not just about Trump himself. It's about the ridiculous levels of right-wing extremism that he has unleashed and that has become powerful all across the US in local areas, school boards and places like that. There's so much work to be done in America for it to become a reasonably civilized country. Right, after that friendly chat, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. I can see something. I can see 1 and 5. We need 1 and 5. They're nicely stuck together. We're going to need 1 and 5 in those squares, aren't we? We're going to need 1 and 5 here. I don't know what it means, but it means that these can't be 1 or 5. It must be 3 and something. 3 blocking up there, that's going to be a 3. And the something is an 8, I believe, which will give us 8s down here. Right, let's see what else we've got here then. So 1, 2, do we know anything about 2s? No, 6. 6s are in those squares. Sevens we've got like this. 9, any news on 9s? No, I don't think so. No, that's not true. Forget that. Okay, how about this? The 1 and the... oh, hang on a second, I've just seen something. 3 across here and 3 across here. Should look for the easy ones first, shouldn't I? Anyway, let's have a look at this just in case. So I said 1 and 5 blocking across here. So this is What is it? 3, 4, 6. So we got 3 and 6 together, so that's going to be a 4 then. Anything over here? So we know this is 1 and 5. We've got 2s there. We've got 3s like that. 7s in this set. 8s like this. No, not really giving me much, is it? Okay. Four, 3. Sorry, I'm just muttering to myself at the moment. Don't just ignore me. Six across here, down and up. There are certainly some pairs to be had, but I can't find an actual number that I can place. But there are a lot of pairs. I think some judicious use of candidates might be an advisable step, because I can't really see the right way forward. There might be a triple somewhere, but I can't see it. Okay, I think I'm going to put in some pencil marks to help me. Like I said before, this is not a notation free channel, so let's get on and do it. Right, so let's put in our 1 and 5 in these squares before we go any further. And then let's put in 3 and 6 in those squares. And then let's put 3 over here like this, and 6 over there like that. And 1, 2 goes there. And we've got a pair of 2s down there and 2s over here as well. 3s are somewhere down there. Can't quite just say yet. 4s are somewhere down here. Pair of 5s there. Ah, something I didn't spot before. 5s are in these squares down here. I didn't notice that before. I see it now. Don't know that it helps me, but anyway, I do see it now. Oh damn, you know, I looked at this 6 so many times and I'd forgotten that I had a pair of 6s up here. Because of this 6 here, I'd forgotten. That's what I'd forgotten. 6 blocks up here. 6 is in one of these 2 squares blocking up here, so this is a 6. And this is not a 6. So what are we left with? 2, 3, 9. No, 2, 7, 9. Sorry, 2, 7, 9. So still not much going there. Okay, forget that. Let's put in these 6s anyway. I think I'm out of room. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't see any more. So let's work on this top shoot up here. So this is 279 in these squares, and I don't see any blocking digits anywhere. So like 2, 7, and 9 can go in any of those squares. Right over here, this is done. There now we have 4s blocking across here, so we have 4s in those squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is a 9 then. Okay, that's a single 9. How about that? And that means this can't be a 9. We'll be left with a 2, 7 pair there, and that means that this must be 9, because now we've got 9 in the left and middle column, so we just look in the right column down here for a 9 in that right hand shoot. We're going to have a pair of 9s there also. 2, 7, 8. So we've got the 8 blocks this square, so we're going to have a pair of 8s like so. Here we've got 8 blocking up there. That's going to give us a pair of 8s there. In fact, this is the only 8 in this row. No other 8 is, no other square could be 8, right? Because 8 limited to these 2 squares. So this is an 8, and this is not an 8. And this has to be a 5. And so now we can work out the missing number over here, which I think is a 1. Now we've got 1 blocking down here, so that's our 1, that's our 9. That gives us a 9 in this square and says that you cannot be a 9 no matter how much you want to be. So we now have a pair of 2 and 7 there. Uh, 7 is our missing digit here. Right, what's missing from over here? 1 blocks across there, so that gives us 1 in those squares. The other missing number is 4, and I don't think we have a 4 anywhere, do we? So 4 can go there, and in over here 4 blocks this square, so 4 in those squares. And 8, what do we know? 8 blocking this square, so 8s can go there. I think that's it. 5, 8, 9. Okay, I think we're looking alright. And so let's come down to the bottom then. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done already. What do we know about 7? It blocks across there like that. Oh, come on. 7 there. 8 blocks down here, and so and across there. So that's a pair of 8s down there. And 9 is done. Okay, so over here 1 blocking down here and across there gives us 1s in those squares there. 3 blocks down here. Can I say anything more about 3s? No, I don't think I can. 4, same thing. 6 blocks like this. 8, what do we know? 8 blocks down the middle and across here. And 9 blocking like this. Okay, quite a lot of candidates there, so let's finish off this block here. So we've got 1 in those squares there. 3 blocking down here like this. 4, I don't think I know. 5 across here and down here. We've got a pair of 5s in those squares, and we are done. And we've got a pair of 3 and 4. So the last place I look, we've got a 3 and 4 pair here now. So this 4 can't exist in that place. It must be a 7, which will give us an 8 over here, and get rid of this candidate 8 here. And this must be our 5 now, and this is a 4. So we'll get rid of all of those 4s down there. And this must be a 9, and we'll get rid of those 9s down there, and this will be an 8. And we'll get rid of the 8s down there and place an 8 here and an 8 there, and an 8 over here, and a 7 there, and a 4 there. 3, 2. Back down here for the 4. 6. Still need a 1 in this column. 4 is there, get rid of those 4s and those 4s there as well, and that 4, so that's going to, let's see, get rid of the 4. Right. What else can I do? Can I remove? Let's see. Oh, what can I play now? There we go, 5. There's a 1. That's our 5. And this is a 7. So they can't be 7. That's a 7. That's our 2. There's our 7. There's our 2. There's our 2. And you're not. We've got a 6 already, so this is a 4. 7 there. 4 there. 3 in this square. 1 back over here. 5 there. 5 up there. 1 there. 1, 3, 9, 3, 5, 3, 6, 6, 9, all done. Okay, so just a couple of candidates, and actually not just a couple of candidates, I had to get to the end. If I'd managed to go on the left hand there though, I would have found that pretty sharpish, I guess. Just depends on where you start. Okay, that's it. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.